Now, I can promise you that this video will deliver on the dream of you becoming a millionaire this year. And I'm that confident enough, I will pay you $50 if I've wasted your time with this video. Let me be honest with you. If I lost everything today, the money, the team, the businesses, I'm not worried because I know exactly how to make it all back in the next 12 months or even less. This is the exact structure I would follow step by step to become a millionaire again if I went broke in 2025. Now, I want to make this extremely clear. I didn't grow up with connections, a rich family, or a special talent. I just took advantage of what was already around me, which is Wi-Fi, a laptop, and the refusal to settle for being broke. Now, since then, I've been able to build multiple seven-figure businesses. Now, if you do this for the next 365 days, I genuinely believe, hand on my heart, that you'll never be broke again. This is month one where we're going to be talking about mindset reset. Before you make your first $10,000, you need to fix your operational systems. Now, unfortunately, most people live their life like this, which is play it safe, get a job, and retire at 65 and wonder why they are still broke. This is why we have to fix that mentality. So what I want you to do is read Atomic Habits, read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, journal your self-doubts, your fears, and your toxic triggers. And you need to learn to get brutally honest with yourself. You can't win the game if you're running the wrong direction. Now, let me give you guys an example. If you can't get your foundations in the right place, then it doesn't matter what you do in life, you will always fail. Think about your favorite sport. Now, my favorite sport is boxing, and the foundation is foot movement and footwork. Now, if you can't do that, then you'll never be a good boxer. Now, I want you to think legitimately about what is your favorite sport or what do you like to do in life, and think, if I can't do the foundations correctly, you just can't be good at that thing. Now, unfortunately, you are going to have to reset your foundations because growing up, we were taught the wrong foundations. Now, I was even a victim of this, and if I'm going to be honest with you, I was probably worse off than you guys when I started. I had to go through a huge personal development shift in terms of the way I looked at life, in terms of the way I looked at money. All of these things were really bad for me. My mentor actually taught me something really good, which is what got you here won't get you there. So what got you to this moment in your life just won't get you to that next part in your life that you're dreaming about, which hopefully, if you're watching this video, is making $1 million in 2025. Start every morning by speaking your new identity into existence. Visualize how the winner version of yourself walks, talks, works. Success doesn't come to you, you become success. Now, if you look at the most successful people in the world, doesn't matter what they're doing, whether it be business, sports, whatever it is, they always brainwash themselves in the early days. Now, for some people that are watching this, they might be a huge UFC fan and they might have heard of the name Conor McGregor. Whether you like him or not, but if you look at his early journey, he was one of the best individuals at doing this. He would brainwash himself so much that he was already the person that he wanted to be in the future. Now, the most successful people in the world are slightly loopy upstairs because they've got to brainwash themselves to get through the door. Now we're in month 3 and we need to capture cash flow. Now, here's something no guru will tell you, which is get a job. I don't care what you guys have to do, whether it be Deliveroo, Uber Eats, flip items on Facebook Marketplace, freelance on one of the websites like Fiverr. I just want you to start stacking cash. I want you to put your ego to the side. Stop caring what the world thinks of you. Oh, he works for Uber Eats. No one cares. Your job should be to stack cash. Now, when I was in this position, I would work at some of the worst jobs in the UK. I would pick up horse, SHI, you know what. I would work at one of the worst retail stores in the UK. I did not care. I wanted to stack cash. I remember times where people would walk into that retail store from school and growing up with, and they would laugh at me thinking, what is this guy doing working in this utter mess?
And people don't think you're as good as anybody else. But that was good because, you know what, growing up the way I did, we learned a lot of things about discipline, working hard. To be accepted where I came from, you needed to have money, you needed to have status. So and nobody really where I came from who were Pakistanis had any of those things. So I want to be the first one to prove all these people wrong, you know, and be like, yep, we can also do well as well.
You're not giving up on your dream, you're funding it. Now, month 4, choose one high income skill. Forget chasing trends, forget chasing shiny objects. You just need one skill that prints money. Now, my top picks are gonna be dropshipping, learning ads, UGC, which is user generated content, freelancer cash, copywriting, turning words into income, SMMA, social media marketing agency. And the best thing, guys, is most of these businesses you can do now using the power of AI. Back in my day, guys, I had to do all the hard work myself. Now, how should you choose one of those options? It will depend on the budget that you've got. Now, if you've got money, try ECOM. If you don't have money, start doing content, freelancing, or SMMA. All your interests, what excites you even when it sucks? For me, it was dropshipping. It forced me to learn branding, ads, product selection, and how to scale it fast. So guys, before we move into the next part of today's video, I want to give a massive shout out to today's sponsor, which is Zendrop. Now, Zendrop is the supplier that I use for all of my brand new dropshipping stores, and I even use them for some of my stores that I'm scaling with. Now, once you've created an account with Zendrop, and by the way, they do have a plan that's completely free to use as a beginner. Now, if you're looking to go for their plus plan, make sure you use my link in the description, because you're going to get $200 in credits and a 51% discount. So you can find products. If you go to find products, you can see all the products that are being fulfilled through Zendrop suppliers. And in the top right, you can see it says ships from the US or China. So you can choose the category. You can even choose one of the suppliers that Zendrop has partnered with, or Zendrop fulfillment, which means they're coming out of the own Zendrop warehouses. And all of these other companies are companies that Zendrop has built a relationship with to ensure the best quality service and products. To summarize this very quickly, guys, the benefits of Zendrop is they are a Western company, so you don't have to worry about language. They have very fast shipping times and quality checking, and they're also very accountable if things go wrong. Unlike Chinese suppliers directly, they will never show accountability. So these are all the pro things of Zendrop, and they also have automatic fulfillment. So instead of you manually clicking buttons, they will autofill all the products for you. So there are a lot of benefits to using Zendrop. Now, if you go to your plans, you can see what the free plan offers, and you can also see what the paid plans offers. So if you want Zendrop Plus, guys, make sure you use my link in the description, as you will get a nice discount and $200 in order credits. Now we're going into quarter 2. This is where you need to master the skill that you chose in quarter 1. For dropshipping, watch YouTube videos, but don't just watch and binge watch, actually do it. Build a basic store and use AI to your advantage. Run ads with $50 to $100 a day. Track every click, cost, conversion. Every dollar you lose is data, which means every time you fail, it's a test and a lesson. For UGC, copywriting, build samples, DM small businesses, offer value for free, testimonials, case studies. Once you've got some results, even if it's small, you're ready to start monetizing. So these are the steps. Post your progress on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and share your screenshots. People pay you when they trust you, and trust is built showing up, not showing off. Now it's time to turn those skills into cash flow. For dropshippers, test multiple products, track your metrics, CTR, CPC, ROAS, use AI, ChatGPT, UGC tools to scale faster. For service providers, raise your prices, build reputable clients, focus on your delivery, which is your first $1,000 a month. Making your first $10,000 will change your life. Now we're in quarter 4, which is where you should be scaling it. Now you've got proof, process, and income. Let's build the business. Build a personal brand. Start documenting on YouTube, IG, launch an offer, use affiliate deals or info products to add more income streams. You'll unlock the power of leverage your network. So here's the final truth. I didn't figure all of this out in a year. It took me almost 7 years. But now I've packaged all of those mistakes into a roadmap so you don't have to suffer like I did. Don't become the person who forgets what they fought for. Make your first million, but don't lose yourself chasing it. Now, if you're watching this feeling overwhelmed about how do I start dropshipping, how do I start SMMA, how do I start all of these different business ideas that I gave you, I've made a free course for all of them. I just made an 11-hour dropshipping course for free on YouTube. So if you're interested in any of the business models that I mentioned, I will leave them in the description. I am here to help you achieve that dream that you've been wishing for, which is becoming a millionaire in 2025. All I ask in return is that you take action, you don't give up, and you don't make excuses.